Na primeira fase, o primeiro jogo entre as duas equipes, entre Canadá e Colômbia, foi o jogo mais disputado de toda a primeira fase, definiu a favor
have we got a treat for you. Canada, Colombia, the rematch. On Saturday, we saw these two teams go to a 2-point battle that ended up with Canada on top. Although Colombia was upset yesterday by Brazil, which is what gives us this glorious rematch. At stake here, a bronze medal and a trip to World Championships. My name is Dave Mengen. I am super excited for this game. These teams played it really close in the last one. It was the most fun, I think, we've had yet. The crowd for Brazil was crazy yesterday when Canada played them. They will be crazy again when Brazil plays USA in the gold medal game. But this one looks to be exciting. Stick around with me and let's see what these two teams can do to earn that bronze medal and, more importantly, the trip to World Championships. Now, the loser will likely get an opportunity to go to a play-in tournament, but that means they have to fly to some country and compete in a tournament and beat all the other seeds that did not make it that are in the top probably 18. So here we go. Team shake hands. We will start with Orozco, number 4, and Rodriguez, number 41, for the tip-off. Obviously, Rodriguez in there because Canada is assuming they're going to lose this tip, so they're going to try and get the ball after Orozco touches it. Also in for Colombia, Martinez. Neme, number 7, Martinez, number 2, and Vargas, number 11 for Canada. Kandakovac, 1, Debley, 31, and Caldwell, number 9. So Neme hit from behind, not able to control it. Looking for Orozco. Orozco trapped in the key. Debley steals the pass, knocks it down, and Canada with an opportunity to get the first try here. Caldwell passes it over to Debley, who hits the cone and turns it over. Neme gave it right back to him. Hit Debley, turned him into that cone, allowing Colombia to have the opportunity to now get the first try. So Martinez throws it over to Vargas. And here they go. Vargas wants to get behind Neme, can't. Orozco will get across half. Gets by Kandakovac. He's got Debley and Rodriguez between him and the try line. Kandakovac recovers, goes to Vargas, and we have a player upside down. It's Neme. He was on the picker of Martinez. I hope he's okay. I didn't see him go over. I was watching the ball. Maybe we'll get a replay on that. The director can't understand English, so me asking for a replay isn't going to get us anywhere. But I can put it out there in the universe and cross my fingers. So Neme getting checked out. His shoulder landed on the picker of Martinez. He says, I'm going to be okay. And now Martinez, Paola comes to the sidelines to inbound. Orozco has 20 seconds to score. Shot clock at 15. Vargas trying to get inside. Orozco has a hole and he takes advantage. So over a minute into the first quarter, we get the first try. And if that tells you anything about what's going to happen, this is going to be a knockdown drag-out. Martinez stops Rodriguez and Debley. And 8 seconds, no dribble. Debley, a mental error. Turns it over, and Colombia with the opportunity to now take a 2-try lead. Orozco double teamed. Martinez wants to get it to Vargas. She can't, so she'll give it to Charlie Neme, number 7. Colombia's captain. Both these teams have low point captains, Rodriguez and Neme. Rodriguez is a 0.5 on a scale of 0.5 to 3.5. Nobody declared inbound. The ball is on the ground. Debley takes it. He's got Caldwell up top. Caldwell turned back, and that's thrown away. Another mistake. And again, 8-second clock. The rules have changed. It used to be 10 seconds for all these calls. Getting the ball in, dribbling. In the key, and now it's 8. Orozco has 35 seconds, plenty of time. They'll try and put a play together here. If it doesn't work, they'll pull it out and do it again. Orozco has a hole. He fights his way through and bashes in between Caldwell and Kendra Kovac, number 1. Caldwell has Neme in his way. But Debley across half. Neme trying to chase him. Can't get there, and Canada gets on the board for the first time. Almost 2 minutes into the first quarter. Orozco gets up top. Vargas patiently crosses half, gets it to his number 1. And Orozco slips through. Makes it 4-1 Colombia. Debley looking at Rodriguez for the give and go. Orozco stays with Debley. Martinez and Neme try to stop Caldwell, but cannot. So Orozco plays the passing lane, but unable to stop that one. Colombia up 4-2 with 5:37 left in the first. And Martinez will inbound. Waited too long to get to Vargas. Orozco. Goes up, gets across half. You have 12 seconds to cross half. Vargas with the try, number 11. 5-2 our score, and we have contact before the whistle. I didn't see who that was on. The first contact before the whistle for each team in each half is a warning. It's the only penalty that you get a warning for before being penalized. Debley hit at the line. That hit coming a bit late. Didn't get a contact before the whistle call for that one. Oh, we did. Contact before the whistle. So each team now has had a contact before the whistle. So their next violations will incur a penalty, whether it be a turnover or 30 seconds in the penalty box. Canada setting up in the key. And we have 4 in the key. Can't have 4 players on defense in the key. So Debley will go to the penalty box. Oh no, they gave him the penalty try. So there'll be no penalty incurred other than the fact that Colombia will score that one without having to cross the line. Vargas backward. Kandakovac hits Orozco as he pops it over to Debley, and it's 6-4. Martinez leads Vargas up the court. Rodriguez gets a chunk of him and tips him up. Orozco gets away. Debley got a piece of that one. Caldwell reaching, but Orozco hangs on and makes it 7-4. Orozco got his hand in. Debley dropped it, and they're going to call a foul on Orozco. He leaned over, got some contact. It's definitely the right call. He disagrees. But it's not really up to him now, is it? Kandakovac will take the long pass. And he'll take time while Canada tries to get Orozco trapped in. Orozco is trapped, but Martinez was there to call to inbound, and they call timeout because they're not able to get what they wanted. Martinez getting a little spray. Many of us, spinal cord injuries do not regulate temperature at all. Don't sweat, etc. So if we get hot, we stay hot. If we get cold, we stay cold. So those spray bottles help us cool off because it's as if we perspired, so that moisture can evaporate off our skin. So that's why you see everybody spraying each other down. Vargas gets up so he can get that pass. Double move. Ducks underneath Neme so he can get across half. Kandakovac makes the hit, but it's Neme up top, and he will score the try, making it 8-5 Colombia. 3:51 left in the first. 3 tries is not significant in this sport, especially this early in the game, and especially when you're up against a team like Canada. Martinez in the penalty box. I'm guessing that's contact before the whistle. Don't see that called very much anymore, but already multiple times in this game. So Paula will declare that she will inbound and gets a free pass to that line. Vargas and Orozco. Orozco draws all the attention, and rightly so. Has Martinez getting him out. Takes Kandakovac out, and Orozco, 9-6 Colombia. Other than that first minute, relatively clean rugby. Neme gets Debley, and Debley gets an get out of jail free card as the 12 seconds about to expire. But his teammate, who is upside down, Caldwell, was in the play, so they stopped play so that he doesn't get hurt. It worked out really well for Canada because Debley was in trouble. He would have had to pass it, and likely Caldwell would have been available if he hadn't flipped over. Cody very good at getting himself available for a pass. So timeout called by Canada so they can make a substitution. So Samard, number 15, the Letourneau, 21, come out to join Kandakovac. and Caldwell. No change for Colombia. Kovac tries to make a move, slips on the wheel. Caldwell throws it over the top and gets him. Vargas drops. Has Orozco. Passes it ahead to Martinez. She passes it to Neme. And he will slow it down by giving it to Vargas. They still have 25 seconds to work toward the try line. Orozco has the corner if he can get there. Caldwell closes it off. Now Martinez is holding Caldwell outside. She needs to let him know the corner's open. Orozco scores the try. Martinez hanging on to Caldwell. He declares inbounder. Samard waiting for that give and go. Does get it. Gave it back to Caldwell. Martinez chasing. Neme reaches as he turns. And we have a penalty try. Contact made as he tried to cross the line by a Colombian player. Don't know which one. Neme has it. Orozco. As soon as that ball gets in and somebody has it, the defense leaves the number one there. Orozco needs to get it across. He does. Trying to get his dribble in, trying not to go back across that line. A little more frantic than they like to run. Orozco can't get through. Martinez trying to open up the corner. Neme trying to do the same. Vargas comes back out, and they reset their play. 5 seconds remaining. He's got Neme in the corner if he can't get there himself. And he does it with 1.2 left on the shot clock. Pounds his way through. He did hit the cone, but he'd already crossed with the front two wheels by the time his back one hit that cone. So that is not out of bounds. It's a try. 11-8, Colombia leads Canada with 1:30 remaining. Kovac, Samard has a pick to get him out. Martinez there to help, and it is a turnover. Colombia with a chance to make the difference 4. Front court only, gets it to Vargas. Orozco will run the ball. Vargas takes it and makes it 12-8 Colombia with 1 minute 11 seconds remaining in the first. Martinez relentless on him. He gets away, Vargas trying to help out. Letourneau gets the pass, and he will have the opportunity to not only score, but get it at the right time so that Canada can guarantee they have one more possession. 12-9, 54 seconds remaining. Possession arrow in favor of Canada, so they will start the next quarter with it if there is no jump. Colombia scores quickly. 47 seconds left. Shot clock still on. Kovac turns away from Neme. At the line, has to get rid of it. Caldwell has it. Passes it up to Letourneau. Letourneau protecting it. And he scores with 30 seconds left. Try scored. Orozco doesn't want to score right away. He's got 22 seconds. Samard in the box. Colombia, with the man advantage, can grind this thing all the way down. 9 seconds. Now in the key, getting hit by Kandakovac. 3 seconds. And now Canada will have 3 seconds. Will they use a timeout? They will. So Canada will advance the ball to the front court, right next to the penalty box there where the referee is standing. And they will have 3.3 seconds to try and score this. Kandakovac goes back for the ball. Doesn't have enough time to score it himself. Knocked down by Martinez, and Colombia stops the attack of Canada. So we go into the first 2-minute break. Colombia up 14-10. Canada will start with the ball. Come back and see the second quarter. It's going to be great.
Amor, tem gente aqui com fome. Vai demorar muito?
Só mais 9 meses.
Se a família aumentar e isso não tava no orçamento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, você tem o crédito certo para cada momento. Contrate pelo app Caixa ou saiba mais pelo site. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Deixa de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso?
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal alçado.
Paramigos imparáveis.
So Letourneau preparing to inbound out there with Rodriguez, 41, Kandakovac 1, Debley 31 for Canada. Again, no changes for Colombia. Fitness could be a factor at the end, as Canada can do some substitutions. Colombia has more trouble with that. And Orozco goes away from Kandakovac, allowing him the opportunity to catch that one. Vargas takes the inbound. Orozco trying to get out. Vargas gets away, and he will beat Debley to the line. And we have a flat. I believe it's Neme. He and Rodriguez tangled, and Eric's picker got the best of Charlie's tire. Captain Charlie Neme taking that wheel off. Pit crew swapping it out. And Neme back to 100%. Letourneau up to Debley. Martinez picked by Letourneau, and Debley will dump it off to Kandakovac. He almost crossed that line before Kandakovac did, and that would have been a turnover, but fortunately for them, that did not occur. Orozco takes it, has Vargas. Vargas has a pick, and that pick gets him past Debley. Rodriguez going to try and hit him. but he makes the try, and now it's 16-12 Colombia. Debley underneath the pile. Letourneau chips Vargas so that he cannot get in the way. Kandakovac again with the try. Debley drew the attention so that Kandakovac could get in that corner. It's like we have an axle pop. Those axles, sometimes the springs pop on them. They'll use a little finesse from that hammer and make sure that axle's in all the way. Because when those axles start slipping out, that wheel gets further away from your chair and then it doesn't touch the ground. Vargas has Orozco, gives it to him. Trying to get up court. Orozco does get across half, and he has Vargas on the left. Letourneau tries to stop him, does not. We had a foul, penalty try. Reached in there. You can hit somebody at the line and have no real consequences. We've talked about that before. Vargas stops Debley, needs to turn his chair instead of backing into him so that he can't make a pass. Neme tries to knock that down. Debley fakes the pass, pulls it down, and scores the try. Vargas fakes the turn, beats Letourneau. Vargas waiting for Martinez, gets it up to Neme. Neme will try and back out of it, but he's got a lot of people on him. It's going to be hard to get out. Orozco gets hit in the face as he tries to get the ball. And it will be the captain, Eric Rodriguez, number 41, who will serve the penalty. See Orozco wincing there, even from way up here. And Neme needs that wheel changed again. Sometimes you get a low pointer whose picker just seems to get everyone's tire. It feels like they sharpened it or something. Obviously that doesn't actually happen. And really when you pop the tire, it slows the momentum down, which often is not beneficial, or it gives people an opportunity that wouldn't otherwise have one. Orozco hit as he catches it, maintains control, and scores the try. 18-14 Colombia. Still 6 minutes left in the first half. Kandakovac stopped by Vargas, but gets the ball out to a flying Debley. Vargas. Orozco drops it. Whose chair did it touch last? And they're going to say that it is Canadian ball. So Canada with an opportunity to get one back here. Letourneau not able to get up the sideline. Martinez stopping him. Kandakovac with the ball. Vargas takes a swat in case he tries to pass it. Orozco reaches in. Debley with the ball. Neme in front. Orozco reaches in and gets the foul. So he will go to the penalty box if they don't give him the penalty try. Orozco back in the sin bin. Canada on the power play. Colombia will stay away from the baseline to avoid a penalty. A pile of people trying to hold Orozco in the penalty box. Timeout, Colombia. Their second. of 3. And again, these timeouts, with the rule change, you can only call timeouts during a dead ball. There's no timeout on the floor to save you from a turnover. Or, you catch a ball as you're about to go out of bounds and call timeout. Can't do that anymore. Colombia talking it out. Canada within 2, but referee comes over and says, can you please do water off this court? Don't want puddles on the court. That's how referees become players. They slip and break their neck. We do not have enough referees. We greatly appreciate them. We do not want them to become players. So Vargas getting some last second instruction. Takes the inbound. Martinez, he gets hung up on her. Orozco hit. Looks to see if he has a place to throw it. He does not. And now with Martinez coming back, he's got a lead block. And that'll be 19-16, Colombia on top. 4:41 remaining. Kandakovac backs into Neme, tries to get that pass, but the 8 seconds expires to get that ball in. Now for the inbound, it has to touch someone on the court, anyone. For the 12 seconds, you can hit the ground on the other side of the line. If the ball's in the air over the line when the time expires, it does not count, but if it touches the ground, that'll stop that 12-second clock. So Orozco on the attack, calls the play. Neme in the corner. Orozco trying to get around him. Instead gives it to Neme, who can't make the turn, so they back it out. 16 seconds. Orozco attacks again. He needs to come out. Gives it to Vargas in the corner. And no try. They're going to say he left the court before he got the ball. And that's a turnover. Canada will take over. Coming off the court, Debley and Rodriguez. On the cart, Yannick Rancico. And Cody Caldwell, number 9, comes back on. Kandakovac hit by Neme. Vargas and Orozco on him now. Throwing it up to Caldwell. Colombia all over the ball handler. .18 on the shot clock. Gets it to Letourneau, and he gets the try. Orozco punched him into the cone, but he got his casters over. So Canada back within 2, though Colombia has the ball. So Orozco has to declare inbounder. Vargas matched up with Kandakovac, which is a tough speed matchup. Orozco needs to come on the court. He does. He's got to get it back from Neme. And now he gets out, gets across half, gets in a dribble, and he will get the try. He inbounded, and he pushed all the way up court when he got it back. 2017 Colombia over Canada. Caldwell gets it to Letourneau, who has Kandakovac up in the corner. Caldwell demands a lot of attention, which is what's getting Kandakovac open down there. Up to Vargas. Vargas will get the try. 21-18, 3:01 left in the second. Letourneau has Caldwell, who's double teamed, so he gives it back. Rancico comes back to him and leads him up court. make sure he get across half. Caldwell hits Vargas. Vargas goes down. Try scored, Canada. It looked like she called a spin, but I don't know how you call a spin on the guy who went down. I'm sure that's not what she did. That's just the way it looked to me. My monitor would stop going out. I could see if they showed you a replay. And I can't see it from that one. That was ground level. In comes to Orozco. Orozco has Vargas. He's marked by Letourneau. And Orozco squeezes through. 22-19, 2:28 left in the first half. Caldwell open. Martinez chips him. Neme chips him as well, but Caldwell able to juke him and get out. Orozco wants to hit him. Cannot get there in time. 22-20. Vargas takes the inbound. Gives it up to his number one. Orozco stuck at half. Needs to get it across. Misses with Vargas. Roncico picks it up. And Canada with another turnover. Gets a chance. Colombia all over him. He has to do something with it. Kandakovac throws it to Caldwell. And right as 12 seconds is about to expire, Canada gets it across half and gets within one. If you let Canada hang in there, they will make you pay. Orozco uses the pick to get out. Gets in a dribble. Fights across half and up to Vargas. Vargas moving quickly. Martinez looks like her axle is out again. Pulls up her sleeve and goes off the side so we can resume play. Caldwell has Rio Kandakovac. Back to Caldwell. Vargas coming to hit him. Kandakovac, Canada moving the ball very well. And Rio scores, making it 23-22. Vargas back to Orozco. Orozco throws it up to Neme. The captain picks it up, puts it in his lap. Now he's trying to get out so he can get it to one of his ball handlers. The ball dropped. Martinez there, picks it up, and she will score the try. That was a close call for Colombia. Canada almost had an opportunity to tie this one up with 52 seconds left. Canada now looking to work that clock. Caldwell patient. Neme and Martinez in that corner. Orozco came out far, tipped the ball. Neme trying to stop it, throws it back to Vargas. Vargas gets it to Orozco. 22 seconds remain. Colombia on the turnover. 15 seconds, no shot clock. Orozco squeezes through and scores the try with 11.4. And Canada smartly will use their timeout, advance the ball to the front court, and inbound next to the penalty box. Canada substitutions. It'll be Debley and Rodriguez back in. Letourneau and Rancico are out. Caldwell calling for Rodriguez to help pick Kenta Kovac. Debley gets it. Gets out. Bench counting down, and with 3.6 remaining, Canada scores. Colombia has one timeout remaining, and they will use it to try and score this try. Now they're taking their time getting down there. I'm not sure why they even did this if they're not going to try and throw it up there. 3 seconds is not really enough time unless you have somebody in the key. And Orozco throws it up. No try, and they'll say that time has expired. So Colombia will get the ball back after the half, up by 2 over Canada. We'll take a 5-minute break. Remember, bronze and a trip to World Championships on the line here. We'll be back in 5.
Moça, tem capinha azul?
Se você quer ampliar, mas falta grana pro investimento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, sua empresa tem o crédito certo para investir ou ampliar. Saiba mais em caixa.gov.br/crédito ou vá a uma agência. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Apenas 3 defensores podem permanecer na área-chave defensiva e os atletas que estão com a bola precisam quicar ou passar em até 8 segundos. Os atletas têm 8 segundos para repor a bola em jogo. A equipe deve atravessar do campo de defesa para o de ataque em até 12 segundos. A equipe tem 40 segundos de ataque para marcar o try ou perder a posse de bola. O contato físico entre os jogadores é proibido, mas o contato entre as cadeiras é permitido, desde que não seja depois do eixo da roda traseira. O rugby em cadeira de rodas é um esporte dinâmico que exige velocidade, resistência, tática, organização e comunicação das equipes. Bola em jogo! Pra quem vai a sua torcida?
Essas pestes imparáveis não têm mais nada pra fazer?
Lanche de torta de chantilly!
Mas o quê?
Ufa, ter a maior piscina do mundo só pra mim. Espera, que isso? Não!
Agora ninguém mais vai roubar a água da cidade.
Quem vai me desafiar?
Os Paramigos!
Tava demorando.
Parece que seu plano virou um croissant mal assado.
Para amigos imparáveis.
Sabe como eu fiz essa dívida aqui, passar disso para isso e organizar minhas contas? A parcela do meu empréstimo estava atrapalhando o meu orçamento. Então, eu resolvi trocar meu empréstimo pelo crédito do trabalhador do governo federal na Caixa. Agora eu tenho condições muito melhores e uma parcela que cabe no meu bolso. Então fica a dica para você também, antes de pegar qualquer empréstimo, pesquise a melhor condição, fale com a Caixa.
We're getting ready to start the second half of this bronze medal match. Canada, Colombia. Colombia will start with the ball. Up 25-23. Colombia did have a 4-try lead. Canada chipped away 2 of those. And then right at the very end, Colombia was able to get one back. So Orozco and the entire Colombian team go left. Orozco tries to squeeze through the middle. He has Martinez, and that play went exactly the way he planned it. 26-23. Ball into Debley. Martinez has made some changes. Colombia has not. Neme out. Thrown ahead to Vargas. He gets it. Debley makes some contact. Vargas going to try and get to that corner. He does. Debley back to Caldwell. Caldwell turned around. Vargas misses him. Up it goes to Debley. Orozco stops him. Vargas hooked up by Rodriguez. Someone has a flat. And Kandakovac tried to call equipment, but he's punched out of bounds. He was saving that until his team scored. And when he knew he was in trouble, he tried to call equipment, but it was too late. If your team's advancing, you got a flat, and you think they can score, you're not going to call that equipment and slow things down and get the defense set. You're going to let your team do their thing. So turnover in favor of Colombia. Orozco can't get to it. Vargas backs up and drops it. Debley takes it, and Canada gets it back. Orozco fouls him, and they'll give him the penalty try, which is the best thing that could happen to Colombia because Orozco does not want to be in the box. They will trap him there. Martinez takes the inbound. Neme catches it. Looking for somewhere to go with it. Gets it to Orozco. He has Vargas. Oh, what a pass. Vargas grabs it just as he crosses the line. Kandakovac. Neme leaves knowing that he has help there. Kandakovac has Debley, tries to set the corner, can't. Now Colombia in the key. Caldwell gets twisted as he throws, but Debley inside makes the catch. And it's 29-27 Colombia. Neme gets open, using Martinez to help him get free. Pushes it ahead to Orozco. And Orozco takes the hit from Debley and scores the try. Holds that ball out where Debley could never reach it. Caldwell has Debley in the corner. Orozco trying to stop him. He does. Pass has to come. Kandakovac is going to want to get it off. Caldwell waiting for it. Instead, it goes to Debley, who is across the line. And that was more than 12 seconds on the shot clock. But the 12-second count is counted by the referees. So it doesn't matter what the shot clock says. If the ref doesn't say it's 12, it's not 12. Samard and Letourneau in the box for Canada, ready to come onto the court as substitutions. Canada trying to keep people fresh. Orozco puts it up to Vargas. 33-28. 5:27 left in the third. Who will be going to World Championships? Who will get the bronze medal? Colombia has never finished in America's Cup higher than fourth. Neme turns Debley. Gets in the middle, throws it up to Kandakovac. And Orozco cannot get back in time. So Martinez, trapped by Rodriguez, asks for the ability to inbound, so they let her go. When you declare inbounder, they have to let you get to the ball. Vargas in the middle, draws all the attention. Orozco trying to squeeze through. Neme actually ended up in his way that time. He needs some help. Martinez catches it. She's looking to get it out of her lap. And she's on the sideline in trouble. Knocked down by Canada. And that ball is inbounds. Canada knocked it down, so that's not over and back. Canada directed it in the backcourt. That's the wrong call. And subs coming in. They're closer than me. They may have seen it differently. Obviously, she saw it differently than me. So it'll be Canada's ball, 31-29. Thrown over the top, does not score. Martinez gets a little piece of it. Letourneau can't handle it as it bobbles. I shouldn't say that's the wrong call. I don't know if it's the wrong call. I got to see a replay. Orozco. Vargas hit from behind. Samard. And Vargas will take the hit as he crosses the line. Colombia still up 3, 4:09 left in the third. And the referee is going to let Colombia have their equipment timeout. I'd love to see that replay so I know what happened. So if I'm wrong, I can say I'm wrong. Vargas, that axle, always a problem. Caldwell tried to get it out of his lap, couldn't. Mishandled by Samard, but he gets control. Caldwell gets around the outside. He needs to throw it. Does. Samard will take it across the line and give it to Letourneau. Caldwell draws all the attention, and Kandakovac gets the try. Caldwell has a lot of international experience, which is why he runs that offense. Letourneau, that ball up ahead. Samard knocks it down, and Orozco able to get there. fouled, gets the penalty try. Samar did a great job of getting to that ball, just could not take it home. Put it in his lap. Vargas and Martinez try to stop Caldwell. He gets through. He has 2 ball options here. He chooses Kandakovac. 3.5 minutes left in the third. Colombia still up 2 and the ball. Orozco has 2 picks in front of him. Neme takes out Kandakovac, his biggest speed problem. And he changes his mind about trying to take that corner. And he says, equipment. So they have to give him a meter. 21 left on the shot clock. Orozco has an axle popped out. Now he is trapped in the corner, and he decides to inbound, which seems like a mistake because now he's going to be trapped down there. Vargas way up high, gets the try. Orozco gets off the pick of Samard and gets out of that corner. Letourneau wheels back to get behind his picker. Beats Orozco. Debley in one corner. Letourneau fights his way through and gets the try. 2:55 left in the third. This one's going to come down to the wire. Neme gets it up to Vargas. Vargas pushing ahead. Gets it to Neme. Neme will try and score it. He does. The captain, a 1.0 with the try. Letourneau reached on by Martinez. She gets her hooks in there. Samard gives it back. Well, faked me out too. Caldwell being patient. He knows he's got 19 seconds. His teammates will let him know when they're under and when 15. 12. 10 seconds on the shot clock. He scores. 2:06 left in the third. Orozco there for the ball. Double teamed. He goes back to his pick. And he'll get across half. He's got Neme there if he needs him. Orozco goes into the pile. Was hoping he could draw someone out. Didn't. And now he just pops through. 36-33, 1:44 left. Kandakovac tries to get up off of Neme. Neme slows him down enough that Orozco can get back into play. Now Caldwell comes back up top, running the offense here, playing the point guard. Colombia holds Kandakovac out. Samard opens up the corner. Kandakovac trapped, and a jump ball. Possession arrow in favor of Canada. They'll get it back. But what that means is Colombia gets the ball to start the fourth. And Uriel Rodriguez, number 10, comes in and spells Paula Martinez. Caldwell has 40 seconds. Shot clock resets in the jump ball. He goes to the corner. Neme was anticipating him stopping and looking for a pass, so he didn't close it off. Orozco, double teamed. Gets it up to Vargas. Neme going long, but he's got Letourneau on him. He needs help. Throws it to Neme, who turned back. And Neme backs out. He's got Orozco on his left. Orozco picking it up with that one hand, and it's another jump ball. But this time Colombia will retain possession, and Canada now will have the opportunity to inbound in the fourth. Debley and Rodriguez come back on. Laterno and Samard back on the sidelines. Green, the only Canadian, has not yet seen the floor. Orozco gets it to Neme. With 35.5 remaining, the shot clock is off. Colombia up 3. Canada chooses to advance to half court. Both teams have 3 timeouts, but that's all they have for the entire half. Caldwell being patient. They want to get the last try. Not sure why they used a timeout to advance when they could have very easily brought it up in 30 seconds. "15 seconds, no shot clock, I say. Canada trying to get in the key. They have to come out. Kandakovac now has the corner, and he will wait as Rodriguez holds it for him. 3.2 seconds remaining. Will Colombia call timeout? They will, but they're going to the bench. So they lose their advantage of trying to get down and get to the position they want. And now Vargas is trapped in the key. It looks like they're going to sub. Martinez will come back on for Rodriguez. And with 3.2, I guess they're going to try and do this at a run. Neme. They got an inbound. Leaving the court. And it's Rodriguez who goes out. Now they need to make that throw. Vargas and Neme need to get together so that Orozco can throw it in. .5. Orozco needs to throw it now. And Neme makes the catch, but not before time expires. So Canada will have the ball to start the fourth. They're only down 2, and they have the chance to get back up by 1. Within 1, and we got 2-minute break. And we'll be back here for the finale of this bronze medal match.
Os atletas recebem uma classificação de meio ponto a 3,5 pontos com base em sua habilidade funcional. A soma das pontuações dos 4 em quadra não deve ultrapassar 8 pontos, com exceção que, para cada jogadora de classificação funcional entre meio ponto e 1,5 ponto em quadra, a equipe receberá meio ponto extra e, para cada jogadora classificada entre 2 e 3,5 em quadra, a equipe receberá 1 ponto extra. Chegou o momento que você esperava! É hora de bater cadeiras! Para quem vai a sua torcida?
Amor, tem gente aqui com fome. Vai demorar muito?
Só mais 9 meses.
Se a família aumentar e isso não tava no orçamento, se enganou, meu bem, pode vir que esse é o seu momento.
Na Caixa, você tem o crédito certo para cada momento. Contrate pelo app Caixa ou saiba mais pelo site. Crédito Caixa. Vem que é seu.
Now we start the fourth quarter. Rodriguez in the penalty box. Canada will inbound. The ball. Kandakovac tries to get it. He does, but not before the 8 seconds expires, and Canada turns it over. Shorthanded, could not inbound. Colombia's defense stifled them. This is the bronze medal match. Winner gets the bronze. Winner goes to World Championships in São Paulo, Brazil next year. Same building, same host, bigger stakes. Because we will have 12 teams from around the world, the top 12 teams from around the world. One of these teams will be in that tournament. Orozco letting time grind down. He wants his teammates to try and lock up Kandakovac, but they are having trouble doing so. He has 8 seconds left. He's going to need to score this one. So Colombia back up by 3. Debley stopped by the pressure. Gets around, gets across half. Rodriguez gets a little piece of him, but Debley, the Energizer Bunny, just keeps going and going. I keep twisting this cord on the microphone as I switch hands and get all excited. Vargas takes the try, holds off Debley, burns up a little clock. 1 minute into the final quarter, 7 remaining. Canada does not want to end up on the short end of this game. They took a tough defeat to Brazil yesterday, which put Brazil in the gold medal game. That a 10-point defeat. And it was nuts in here. Nuts. Drums, singing, cheering, plastic clapping hands. Dogs and cats living together. Oh, over Neme's head. Vargas gets it. Vargas waiting for Orozco to come back to him. And with 6:19 remaining, Colombia goes back up by 3. Canada being steady. Caldwell slows it down so he can get across half. And now he's going to make Orozco come at him. But he's got it. 40-38, 6:03 remaining. Two tries in the ball. Vargas with it. Neme sets the pick, but Vargas didn't use it. So now he's got to get it to Orozco in traffic, and that's a turnover. That's one that Canada needed. Debley going to score, make it a one-try game. Momentum on Canada's side, and Colombia calls timeout. Coach Vargas does not want this to turn into a landslide of turnovers. He's saying, tranquilo. I think that's the right word in Spanish. Canada rip-roaring, ready to go. Debley excited after that turnover. His volume up to 11. So Martinez will inbound. Neme has it. Gives it back to Orozco. He beats Caldwell and gets spun. Lands on his face. Hopefully Orozco's okay. That was a pretty hard spin. Debley and Rodriguez back on the sidelines. Letourneau and Rancico. So Neme will slow things down with Caldwell in the box. Caldwell will call inbound. He always inbounds. So working to stop him is not going to be super fruitful. Orozco grinding down that clock, 21 seconds. Kandakovac going to try and cause a little trouble, but he won't reach because if he gets a penalty, then there will be two of them in the box. Letourneau, while trying to protect his teammate, is now kind of in trouble himself. The quick give and go by Caldwell. Vargas has to leave Letourneau to try and stop Caldwell. And Colombia has 4 in the key. Vargas came down to that corner. There were already 3 players inside, and Neme spun around and his casters went over. Can't have 4 defenders in the key. Kandakovac waiting to score the try. And he does. Neme will call to inbound. Orozco keeping that picker out of his front of his chair. Gets the inbound one-handed. He's got Vargas. Vargas underneath it has Caldwell. Hit by Letourneau, reached in by Caldwell, hit by Kandakovac, and now Orozco will come in and help out. 41-40, 4:22 left, 19 on the shot clock. Orozco gets Neme. So Colombia up by 2 while Canada has the ball. Rancico, quick give and go. Neme beat by Caldwell. Martinez tries to get over there. She and Neme hit him, but do not stop him. Kandakovac hit into the cone. Orozco causes a turnover. Kandakovac mad. Referee telling him to calm down. Equipment Vargas. I'm sure it's an axle. Somebody send that guy a new axle. Had I thought of it, I would have brought a couple down. But I didn't. Plus, I probably would have got flagged at security for having a weapon. Orozco has Neme way up top. He's going to have to turn back to catch it. Gets hit, trying to back out. He's got all 4 Canadians on top of him. Gets it to Vargas. And because all of the Canadians are on him trying to make sure he can't get out of his lap, Vargas is alone. 19 seconds left. He scores the try. 3:35 remaining in the game. Colombia up 3. Letourneau spins, passes it back. Ronsico stops Vargas. And Kandakovac up in the corner. Normally Canada does that with a low pointer, but Kandakovac seems to be getting away a lot. Vargas hit from behind, which helps him get across half. Oh, and Orozco leans forward, can't get it. Hits off Vargas's wheel, and Kandakovac gets it. Canada now within 2. 3:07 remaining. Up over the top. Vargas faster than Letourneau. A good pass. Leaving the court. No try. And Letourneau goes into the box. So Canada will have 40 seconds to grind down while they are having man advantage. Debley and Rodriguez setting up in the substitution box. And they weren't set up. I'm surprised they let them have that. So Caldwell comes off with Ronsico. Letourneau can't come off because he's in the penalty box. A little more finesse from that hammer. And we are go. Martinez gets it to Orozco. Orozco patient, getting in his dribbles, making sure he doesn't have an 8-second call. 26 on the shot. Gives it to Vargas. Vargas waiting by the baseline. Canada wants to be careful not to get too close to that baseline. If they get knocked in, there'll be 2 players in the box. Letourneau declares inbound. Vargas working on Rodriguez to protect from the give and go. Martinez there. Debley open. Takes the pass. Orozco gets his hand in there but fouls. Had his hand on the ball, but Debley was able to turn away and create that foul. Because as he turns away, the only thing he can get to is the arm if he keeps it there. So did Colombia actually call timeout? No, they will not call timeout. Orozco in the box. Canada looking to lock him down. Debley puts Canada within 1. Orozco sees Colombia call timeout so he can get out of the box. 2:17 left. Colombia now out of timeouts. Canada still has 2. Both teams will talk about their final 2-minute strategy. Colombia will want to use as much time on the clock as they can. Canada will try and score as quickly as possible. Except for that last try. If they get within striking distance of a tie so that they can go to overtime, they will try and make that the last try. Martinez has Neme available. She will take that option. Neme gets by Rodriguez. Up to Orozco. Hit by Debley. He protects it instead of throwing it. Canada putting on the pressure. Now they drop into the key. Orozco protecting the ball. Neme goes into the middle. Rodriguez has to choose. But Letourneau there. And what do we have? 4 in the key. No? Yeah, 4 in the key. Kandakovac last one in. Huge play for Colombia because the shot clock resets. So now with a man advantage, they get to burn 40 seconds. Looks like Vargas has another axle problem. Right now, a one-try game. Colombia, to stay on top, needs to score this. They have a man advantage. Canada shorthanded. But that doesn't mean Canada's going to lay down. Orozco. Pressured by Debley. He knows better than to reach in this situation. Because if he makes contact, they'll have two players in the box, and that player will have to stay after the score. 21 remaining on the clock. Orozco heading to the try line, 14 seconds remaining. Letourneau putting pressure on his chair. Orozco with 7-6-5. Needs to score before the 8 seconds. And Kandakovac declares inbounder. So Colombia up 2. Canada will inbound. And it's going to be Kandakovac. He's not on the floor. Gets it to Letourneau. He's got a pick from Rodriguez. Kandakovac up top. Debley has the ball. Debley's got a long throw. Kandakovac shadowed by Orozco. Debley gets across half. Oh, right at the 12-second mark. And Kandakovac gets the try. 45-44, Colombia. Orozco gets it from Neme. Gets hung up on Neme. Neme gets flipped over. Canada picks it up. And now they will call an equipment timeout. So Canada now with a chance to tie it up with 41 seconds remaining. Canada also has 2 timeouts, meaning they can advance the ball to half when they inbound. Canada calls timeout so they can make substitutions. Caldwell will come back on the floor for Letourneau. And Colombia will discuss the final 41 seconds of the bronze medal match. Popping in Vargas's axle again. Canada getting together, cheer. Colombia, 41 seconds from history. They drop into the key. Caldwell will inbound to Debley. Debley will give it back. Now Canada thinking about that clock. They're going to grind it down, try and shoot for the tie and get the overtime. Caldwell just dribbling. 18 seconds on the shot clock. 2.5 second differential between it and the game clock. Caldwell getting ready to score it. He does. With 8 seconds remaining, Colombia cannot inbound at half. They have no timeouts. Orozco has to inbound. Gets it into Neme. Takes the pass. Hit by Kandakovac. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. And time expires before Orozco can score, so we're going to overtime. Colombia squandered a 3-try lead. I said it before, if you let Canada hang around, they will make you pay. And here we are, overtime. So overtime rules. It's a 3-minute quarter. We will jump which means Colombia will probably get the advantage there. Each team will get one timeout. Colombia ready to go. Clock counting down, 1:48 until we start this up. Canada giving a cheer here. Both teams amped up. Canada with the momentum. So the 3-minute overtime will start in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Canada on the floor, ready to go. Except for Debley, who's wiping off the sweat. Colombia. Enjoying as much time as they can. Having had no rest, most of them. Martinez got a little bit of rest. Coach Vargas giving Julian a pep talk. This is the one. So Colombia will be, they switch directions. Nope, they will not switch directions. They will still attack their own side, score toward your own bench. Orozco will try and tip this to his teammate. Martinez trying to keep Debley away so that she can accept the ball. Although if she keeps Debley away, Orozco can just tip it down and pick it up himself. Martinez gets it and gets it to Vargas. Orozco now has it, and Colombia will get the first try of overtime. Huge advantage to score that first try. Canada always working for a tie instead of a lead. Colombia always working for a lead from a tie. Debley gets the try, 2:38 left in overtime. Vargas has Neme to help him out, gets the ball. Follows Martinez. Orozco leads up, takes the ball, takes the hit, and he will score the try. 2:24 left in overtime, the first overtime. Let's hope there's not more, because it will mess up the gold medal game. Martinez knocks it down off Rodriguez's chair, but Caldwell picks it up. Kandakovac gets across before 12. Orozco will make some contact, but he will not stop Kandakovac from scoring. Canada very vocal on the sideline. 2:09 left. Colombia again will inbound. Neme needs to turn back so he can get the ball. Gets it to Orozco. He has picks. He beats Debley. Throws it up to Vargas. Vargas takes it, but he cannot score. Corner opened up by Orozco. Can't get there, needs to get out of the key. He's trapped. And it's 4 in the key, Canada. Crucial mistake. Rodriguez goes into the penalty box. Canada now has 40 seconds. They need to pay attention to the clock, manage the clock, so that they get the last try if they're unable to create a turnover. Orozco fumbles it. Debley a chance at a shorthanded try. Vargas beats him down the court. Four on three. Canada trying to be patient. 25 seconds. This is their chance to go up. If they can ride it out long enough, Rodriguez will come back on the floor. And he's back. He burned the 30-second timeout. Debley gets it to Caldwell. Coming around the outside. He's got Kantakovac inside, throws it up to him, and he scores the try. Canada takes the lead in overtime with 1:05 remaining. Both teams one timeout. Colombia has led for so long, and now Canada in overtime. And we have equipment. Looks like it's Neme. Canada up one, 52 seconds. Colombia has 20 seconds on the shot clock. They need to be careful. Where the clock is, it means Canada has a really good chance at getting the last try. Orozco attacks the key. Neme in the corner. Up to Vargas. Caldwell helps him out a little bit. And 39 seconds remaining. The shot clock is off. Canada has the ball. Tied at 48. Canada with the opportunity to win it here. Colombia looking for overtime or a turnover that they can turn into a try. Caldwell gets through. 26 seconds. Caldwell patient. Martinez in there with Vargas. He's at the line, has to get rid of it. Debley has it. Debley now in trouble. Gets it to Caldwell. 8 seconds remaining. Caldwell on the attack. Debley has it. Scores the try with 3.8. Colombia has a timeout. They will use it. So Canada with the lead. If Canada can hang on for 3.8 seconds, they will win the bronze medal. Colombia talking strategy. Now what we would normally do is have all four players go into the key, try and get position. Vargas could have put Rodriguez out. That wouldn't have gotten him a try. And Caldwell goes out. No try. They did not give him the penalty try. And that is the game. Canada wins in overtime, 49-48. Colombia led most of the way. Canada chipped away at the lead, got to overtime, and even though Colombia got the first try of overtime, Canada was able to do what it took to win the bronze medal. Great game by both teams. Colombia held them off for so long. Canada just kept working their way back. So congratulations to Colombia, who takes fourth, and Canada, who takes third and earns their trip to World Championships next year. My name is Dave Mengen. This has been a great game. I'm glad that you joined me for it. It will be a half hour from now when we see the gold medal match. USA takes on Brazil. Brazil making history by just making the gold medal match. We'll see if they can take down number one USA in half an hour. My name's Dave Mengen. Like I said, thank you for joining me. We'll be back for the gold medal match.
No es fácil, son equipos de mucho nivel. Canadá ha ido a Paralímpicos. Son equipos muy buenos y bueno, a entrenar.
Pero Colombia ha hecho muy bien en esta competencia. Imagino que está orgullosa de tu equipo, ¿verdad?
Sí, muy orgullosa de mi equipo. Hemos creado una unión que nos ha llevado a donde estamos. Tenemos, si comparamos con otros equipos de Europa, hemos crecido muchísimo en poco tiempo. Nos llevan muchos años de diferencia y aquí estamos.
Muchas gracias. Gracias, Paola. Portanto, ela disse que não conseguiram a vitória como gostariam, chegaram muito próximo e realmente foi por um ponto na prorrogação, não conseguiram a vitória, mas está contente com a performance da equipe e muito orgulhosa de todo o time. So she's really happy with the performance of Colombia, even though they didn't get the victory. They got too close to the victory, but unfortunately they didn't get the gold medal and also the place for the World Championship next year. But they're going to keep training, practicing, and trying to make sure that they're going to be here in 2026.
Obrigado, Luciana. Daqui a pouquinho ela vai trazer a palavra de alguém do Canadá. Ela falou que está orgulhosa, feliz pelo desempenho, mas claramente, né, pelo rosto dela, decepcionada e triste com o resultado, né?
Não era de se esperar o contrário, né, Fernando? A Colômbia jogou muito bem, liderou por boa parte da partida, o placar. No finzinho ele deu uma bobeira, sofreu a prorrogação e a virada de jogo. Então, normal se sentir entristecido por isso.
Vamos voltar lá para a zona mista. Luciana, com você.
Oi, Fernando. Eu tô aqui agora com o Matthew Delby. What a game. Oh my God, everyone was like, what's happening here? So I'm sure you're super proud of your team right now.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I mean, we fought hard all week, all tournament long, and you know, to have it come together like that in what a way. We're over the moon. I'm so proud of them.
You not only secure your bronze medal, but also a place for next year for the World Championship. So it's actually another reason to be super happy today.
Yeah, absolutely. You know, we've had such a good time here in São Paulo in this wonderful facility. We couldn't wait to get back, so we had to make sure we did.
Do you want to send a hello and some love for friends and family back home?
Everyone back home, thank you so much. You guys willed us through that game and that overtime. We heard you, we felt you, and the win's just as much yours as it is as ours. Thank you, guys.
Thank you so much and congratulations again. So, ele disse que está super feliz, super contente com essa vitória, claro, agora não vê a hora de chegar em casa e comemorar com a família, mas queria também agradecer por ter estado aqui em São Paulo, no Brasil, está muito satisfeito com essa competição e com esse lugar incrível que aqui é o CT Paralímpico Brasileiro, portanto, muito feliz com essa vitória e principalmente de conseguir a vaga para o Mundial do ano que vem aqui no CT Paralímpico Brasileiro em São Paulo.
Obrigado, Luciano. Não tem ninguém que não elogie essa estrutura. Para mim, a coisa mais linda, o grande legado da Rio 2016 é esse centro de treinamento paralímpico que existe aqui em São Paulo, no comecinho da Imigrantes. Se você não conhece, tem que vir conhecer, porque tem evento aqui todo final de semana, toda semana. E um dos eventos que a gente teve por aqui foi exatamente a Copa América de Rugby em cadeira de rodas, que o Brasil vai disputar daqui a pouquinho a final. Para encerrar, Matheus, tua expectativa em relação à decisão?
Fernando, assim, de coração, acho que o Brasil vai fazer um excelente jogo, vai ser bem disputado, mas eu ainda vejo de forma muito fria a superioridade norte-americana por todo o histórico que eles têm. Eles estão acostumados a disputar as finais, então eles têm um grupo que ainda eu, olhando de forma muito analítica, acho que é um pouco superior ao grupo brasileiro. Do contrário, o Brasil já teria conseguido disputar outras finais de Copa América que hoje é a primeira vez. Então, assim, não é desacreditar na equipe brasileira, mas os Estados Unidos já iniciou a competição como grande favorito e eu imagino que seja algo assim na final. Mas o Brasil com certeza vai ser extremamente combativo, não vai dar brecha para os Estados Unidos ter uma vida fácil dentro de quadra, não.
Legal, obrigado, Matheus, por mais uma vez estar com a gente na transmissão. Obrigado a Cleuton, que participou por vários momentos também dessa nossa transmissão, a Luciana, que fez as entrevistas. Agora a final vai acontecer às 6 horas da tarde. Já temos aí a taça, ó, no meio da quadra, que vai ficar ou para o Brasil ou para os Estados Unidos. A partir das 6 horas da tarde você acompanha no Sport TV 2 a transmissão de Brasil e Estados Unidos. Nós vamos estar aqui.
Vai ser sensacional, hein, né, Fernandão?
É, isso mesmo. Você tá aí, hein, Cleuton?
Tô aqui, só agora atento, né? Devolveram minha caixinha.
Obrigado, meu parceiro, por estar mais uma vez com a gente participando. E a gente vai fazer a transmissão do jogo, só que não vai passar ao vivo. Vai passar depois, né? Vai ficar liberado depois para quem quiser acompanhar a transmissão no canal da ABRC, mas ao vivo vai passar no Sport TV 2, que também é bacana para trazer, dar mais visibilidade para o nosso esporte. Grande abraço para todos vocês, até a próxima!